Welcome to Punky's World, which I was saying before I even hit the button. Okay, this map, which we looked at a little bit when I had it on the desk, is old Douglas. These businesses, let me grab my, oh, sorry, magnifying glass. These are all the businesses. Balcom, which is what the store was before it was Jenks. Let's see. Wallace. Lumberman, Dairyman, Wickstead. They named a street after him. He was at the axe mill. Now, okay, that's not going to work, but this is what we call the res. It's the reservoir. Oops, there we go. This is what we call the res. Actually, the full name is Whiting's Reservoir. We call it the res for short. It's a swimming hole. And you'll notice there's two different POs here. Those are post offices. This is the old Douglas post office. This is the East Douglas post office. The East Douglas post office is the only post office now, which is why they don't worry about East Douglas. This is Bad Luck Pond. Yes, that's its real name. Nobody knows how it got settled with that name, but this is Wallace Pond. This is actually where our president lives. Is over here. And believe me when I tell you, it's the middle of nowhere. This is the Rhode Island border. This is the Connecticut border. Now, where are the... Okay, this is the Boston-Hartford Railroad right here. This railroad, which you can clearly see, was a railroad that my father took when he went from here to Connecticut. Trying to see, it's hard, because it's small. Okay, there's more of the Wallaces. Okay, the railroad, as I mentioned, is here. I'm trying to see. Buffum. That was a pharmacy later on. Wallace? Oh, Wallam. No, I think that's Wallace. And Mrs. Ladd. That's actually kind of funny because my aunt is in fact Mrs. Ladd. Here's Manchog Pond. Manchog Pond splits between Douglas and Sutton. You can see the border with Sutton. The towns that we border. On the other channel, I talked about a John Doe out of this town over here, which is Webster. Then there's the town of Oxford up here. And then its border splits with Sutton. You see how it's S-U-T-T-O-N. My cousin lives on the Douglas side of the lake of Manchog Pond. Most of Manchog Pond is in Sutton, or Manchog. This is the Douglas Center area, the area we've walked through many times, but streets are not the same. Yeah, streets are not the same at all. I would suspect this is Route 16, and there's the rail line again. I don't know if you can even see the border up here. Oh, I'm looking up here. Okay, this is the Sutton border up here. This is Manchild Pond. Now, part of it is in Douglas, this little bump. Most of it is in Sutton, as you can see. And there's also a little piece over here in Douglas. My cousin lives on the Douglas side of it. Now, which side? J. Darling? Is that Darling? Oh my gosh. It is I. Darling. Huh. Dudley, Dale Street, Oak Street, Northwest Main Street, Cemetery Street. Oh no, that's Markwood Cemetery. This is Stockwell. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly because her road isn't here, but if I had to guess, I would say she's on this side. And this side of the pond is campgrounds mostly. Lots of campgrounds. 1 1/3 inch to the mile is the scale on this. And we have Rhode Island down here. Okay, we have Uxbridge over here. You see how they did that? Webster borders Old Douglas. Uxbridge and Sutton border East Douglas. Oxford also borders closer to Old Douglas. Rhode Island borders most of Douglas. This end of Douglas, which is mostly Old Douglas. There's some, and then Connecticut's over here. So on the map, you'll see this little spot over here. I don't know if, right here. This little spot. What that is where the 3 states meet. Let me see if I can bring it in closer to you. There's actually a rock in the woods that denotes that spot right there, where the 3 states meet. Actually, I think they meet down here on this corner. Yeah, they meet down here on this corner. And this is kind of, when you look on the weather map, that's where we live, on the corner of Connecticut and Rhode Island, because that's where Douglas is. So, but I couldn't even begin to tell you most of the places here because, unfortunately, like I said, the names of the streets have changed. This is a little bit easier. That's Webster Road. That's going into Webster. Dudley. Wow. Providence Road. There's the railroad. Once again. Hartford and Erie. Wow. A water tank. Goody. This is Tasseltop. I guess that was a village. I don't know. But this is, like I said, these are the prominent business people from the time period. It says Douglas Center 95, so I'm going to say 1895. Yeah, and this is scale 60 rods to the inch. Okay. I'm not a cartographer, so I couldn't tell you what that means, but cartographer is a map maker. Just in case you're too young to know that. Just in case you never learned that. Some people maybe haven't learned that in school, you know, if they're younger people. So just making sure everything's straight the way I like it. Thank you for joining me for this. It was actually a lot of fun. Going over the map, showing places, even though some of the places either don't exist or have different names now. And the video for the other channel has finished. So, I am going to publish. Get back over to the other channel. Guys, I am blown away. I am, like I said, blown away. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And we're going to play video games now that I've got everything all straightened out. I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm proud of myself for being able to make the video. And actually getting everything put back together. So I'll see you in a couple minutes for that. Bye guys. God bless you. Please remember to subscribe and get your notifications. Tell your friends to subscribe. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you in a little bit. Bye guys.